Oof, I don't know what happened here. So, let's see, I got a battery that is not so good either. Looks like that Everstore. Oh, yeah, that was one I dropped. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that was, what sucked about that one was it was a newer one. Well, I guess that's not going to charge. So let's take a look and see what this gentleman brought me in this box of parts. I at least need to make it wheel again. This is probably a $300 or $400 mower. I'm gonna buy it new somewhere there in about. It's not the all-wheel drive version. I've done service to quite a few of these units. Alright, so we got the rear to wheel, one rear to wheel, and so no, oh my goodness, this has got stuff marked, sorta. They wanted to make sure that stuff wasn't coming out. Not sure what he was getting at with the rear wheels here. You don't have to remove the rear wheel on this. Not sure why the bearings are out either, but oh, was there a shaft in between there? I think he's missing a shaft. Nope, there's a shaft. And pull that bearing back out. What was he after? I gotta pull that bearing back out. Gotta put the shaft down in there. Hey, a knees, a knees, a knees. I need to make this at least mobile so I gotta get the simplicity out. Simplicity is top priority because they were next in line. And look around here somewhere. Hopefully it didn't tear anything else off that. So, a little bit of a puzzle. And it's a 15 millimeter if I remember. Oh. A day. A day. Uh-oh. Who's this? They don't look familiar. They're backing up though. Backing up. Ew. That's weird you parked that far away. Huh. Try not to pinch my cablers. I don't know. Ay, vey. I don't remember these going on the top or the bottom. They might have gone on the bottom. But I can't remember. Probably one on the top, but only based on general observations, because I don't think these have enough clearance for that. They don't, but that'll do for now. Let's swap that mess around later. Let's swap some of it around now. There's a lot of oil laying on the deck here, so that's another concern. Why so much oil? And maybe that did go up top, I don't know. Maybe this go on the inside. Probably. We'll deal with that in a minute. We can at least roll. Oh, no. Don't need to lose that. So he said there's no oil in it. And I believe him. Let's see if there's gasoline in there. No gas, some dry dust. No gas in there. And a little bit of oil in there, but I feel bad for this. My girlfriend was telling me it was an older gentleman too, so he was struggling to carry it to the house, and she was unfortunately not dressed, I guess, and I saw him on the camera. But all right, so let's see what he's got going on underneath here. Well, Oh boy. So that's how that goes on there. What'd he do? At least it appears that the transmission does work. So that's good. It's got the sheave off of it. So let's see, first and foremost, I need to grab a knee pad. And let's see what he's got in here. It's got a belt. Hopefully it's the right size. There's the sheave. That belt almost looks like it's too short. Belt looks really short. Keys in there. Alright. What's it got in? Got in here. Front bolt for shroud, side of plate adapter. I think this belt is probably way too small. I don't remember which side it goes on. I think it will. See, and they set these up like this because they have a 4-wheel drive unit and a 2-wheel drive unit. And you have to do this too, don't you? Can't squeak it by there. Well, maybe. Sometimes you have to remove the... Yeah, I might have to remove it. Anyways, you have to remove the cog on that. And that may have been where he got hung up. I'm going to show him a trick. And it's not what I recommend, but it's what I do. So if you get in here, just so, try not to hurt yourself. And you can usually bend these out just enough. I need a different angle. My crack is hanging out. Yeah, so let's see what size that is. It's not 15, is it? And you gotta hang on to the bottom piece. I got girlfriend's hair in my mouth. I really do feel like I can slide that around there, but I can't find the right tools to manipulate what I need to manipulate. Instead of yanking that pulley off. Let's give it the old slippity do. I don't know what he's got going on here, because it definitely feels like it is not functioning at all. So, all right, well, maybe might have that undone as well. In an effort to, yeah, there's that spring bounces the this guy back up. Actually, is it this one? I don't think it's this one. I think it's this one, if I remember. On this one had a spring, and was it in the hole over here on the side? I gotta look at the manual. I know there's a, or is it up there? Maybe it was down here. And when this got sprung up here, I actually think it's the other way around. I feel like this pulled it down. This pulled it down, and it had something to do with this little hole right here. That is definitely right there, though. And then I think maybe, I know something now. Pretty sure that's how it went. And that's the bolt for the sheave. Put this stuff back in here. Yeah. A blur at his information. We got a little action out here. Which way are they going? I like how the idiot. Yep. Going down this way. Whistle Dick. Whistle Dick. Go get him. I salute thee. Let's put that in place until we figure out some of these other issues that he's got going on here. Sometimes these wear through too. While we're under here, we'll give it a little scraping for him. Getting a little rot up in yonder. Alright, let's see what else he's got here. This is that shroud. And this is that shroud. I think what happened was he got to that, he was almost there and he got to the belt guard there, and he was completely confused as to how to get that belt by there. And that's a shame. He was literally right there. And these don't offer a whole lot of anything. They really don't. And maybe I still had that in the wrong place too. I was pretty sure that's where that went. And we'll have to look again. You know what? I don't need that wheel on there yet. That spring definitely goes down here somewhere. I just don't know where yet. Where does that spring go? Where does that spring go? Did it just sit up in here? Nah. It actually went somewhere. There was somewhere that thing sat it. Plugged into. I thought it was that guy there. Definitely thought it was that guy there, because it's supposed to bring it back down. However, I don't recall. That's something. Just holding in there by one measly bolt. Maybe two. I do need to figure out where that spring goes. I don't think it just sits on the bottom. Thought it did, but I'm not sure. I know it's towards the bottom. I just don't know if it was around that spring. Nope, it's definitely not up there. Or if it was just around a bolt. I think it was through a bolt. I definitely feel like it just came down. I don't remember. Come down around the back. I feel like it should have been secured somewhere. Did it go behind it? That one? I don't remember. So it's not 11:30 seconds. Too big. No. It's 5/16. Still need to figure out where that spring goes. What a bitch. Guaranteed though, if you were on her street doing that, she'd be all over you like flies on shit. A nice Bronco. I still lost some oil there. Can never win. Let's see. Right there's that hole. And then to figure out what he's got going on in the handle up there, because there are no adjustments in that. It might be there now, and I guess there is adjustment, but not much. And one more biscuits to do here, even though I got like 3 screws in my hand. I think it went in the back. Yeah. A lot of plastic in these, you know. Still need to go ahead and try to remind myself where that spring goes. I think it just sits down there, but I don't remember. Really don't. Really don't. It's been a while since I repaired a Husqvarna pusher. Looking, hopefully, I mean, I can't really tell because of course, you're not going to be able to find anything to go ahead and do that, are you? Right. Oh, I thought of physics and stuff if you would have paid attention. Instead of being a goofball. It's more fun to be a goofball. It definitely feels taut. So, hopefully there's no further adjustments. What I don't like is how this sits on here because it just doesn't line up quite right. That's pretty dang loose. So let me go look and see where that spring belongs. Look at a parts diagram. I'll finish up attaching these screws. And put our blade back on. Yeah, it looks like a pretty new blade, even though he's used it. It cuts fine. I put a little bit of a flare on it. I don't know if he had that on upside down, or he's missing a bracket. I guess there's a bracket. I think maybe he had it on upside down. You see that? He did. He definitely had it on upside down when it was cutting. There may be a bracket in there, but I'm pretty sure he had it the wrong way. Of course, it would help if I could get it in there at all. What the hell? Is that not the right blade? It's gotta be. There you go. And I just need to put the spring in the right spot, because it definitely does not go there. It goes somewhere up in up inside that, well, cracks hanging out. I don't like my ass hanging out. I might need a flashlight in there. Because there should be. Sorry, sideways. Right there is a little ledge. Let's see if I can't get it by hand. Can't get it by hand. Like chasing a magnet up a hill. There, I don't know if you can see that, but that's how that mechanism goes. Check up in there if you need it. There you probably see it. There's a little. All right, put some oil in it. New air filter. We'll go from there. Yep. Recording because this oil filter is saturated, and that's no good. I'll save them a couple bucks here. Ooh. So, probably gonna smoke like crazy. All that oil that was up in there. And I have to charge them for some gas because it's another unit that I gotta put gas in. Hondas are usually pretty good engines. I say I'll try to clean this cage or this top off for him. He's got oil slathered all over. It's actually coming out of the inside of the unit there too. I'm hoping that it's not already damaged, but I can't start it up without oil, obviously, so let's see where we're at. Definitely good enough. And I don't have the pressure washer out yet. He's definitely got a lot of oil up in there. He's going to have to take that out. Start it without the air filter in there first because I may have to spray with some juice. Let's double check the oil level there. May have to extract some. And I have a feeling he got, when he tipped this over in whichever direction he was tipping it in, he managed to get, yeah, we're on the stick, but not high enough to, we're in an add situation. So we'll add some, and then we'll let it run for a little bit. Get some Dawn dish soap and see if we can chase some of that out of there. See if maybe we can get some of this. You don't want to lean it towards that side, but don't ask. Don't look. Because of the exhaust. If the exhaust valve is in the right position on that and you get it in too far, you'll water down in your crankcase and you don't want to. That's what I'm looking for right now, is make sure I just want to put enough in it to try to smoke some of this out of there. Usually I spray it in, but sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you are. Like I said, I know he turned it on its head. And get rid of some of that, see if we can get rid of some of that extra smoke. It's still blowing a little oil, but I tried. That's all that I can do.